I need to give you an update on the tomatoes. I guess this will be the last outside update. They take a lot of water. I've been watering these quite often, even since we've been having rains again. Stupice sometimes retains the green on the top side of them, like that. You don't get a full, completely orange. Let me see. Yeah, see, this one's ripe here. And this quite often. Sometimes you'll get them that there's very little green on, but that's typical of a Stupice tomato. They have grown very well and produced quite a few tomatoes. I put a cage around the Stupice and the pails with grapevines. I have them stapled on. What do you think of that? Silver fir tree is the one of the ones that gives really nice slicing tomatoes. I really like the silver fir tree, and I have collected seeds from them. I got a double tomato from one once. This is the Beaver Lodge slicer in the pail. Yeah, he's right. A little bit green on the bottom side, but it is a heirloom tomato. He is soft, so. Now what's this one here like? I'm going to take that one as well. Now you see, well, they're small, but there are bigger Beaver Lodge slicers. There's no ripe ones on this yet. When these get fully ripe, they're almost red actually. And this is your typical size for them. One there that's, a couple there that's a little bigger. That's big for this, this is Lata, I think. This is the one that was late to the races. It gives a nice little cherry tomato. And look at how plentiful it is. I'll show you the one in the sunny pot. Furthest north it's called. See if I can get these up so that you can see the abundance of fruit that's on these plants. They're just loaded in fruit. A little bit later to flower than the other ones, but when they flowered, they just flowered like crazy, and almost every flower got pollinated. I guess this one is getting too much shade here. I don't know. Let's take an example of a tomato that comes off of here. I will have to check my records to find out which one that is. But they've pollinated, they produce very well. Okay, now 42 days. Right here it didn't do that well, as you know. And this is Lata. Well, this is the other side of 42 days. So it's coming along. My green tomato just fell off. latte here. But if you've been watching the Shed Wars video, you know, the one I have in the beginner gardener bed, he's doing very well. It's at 42 days. The silver fir tree in the ground, he has given me 3 big tomatoes so far, and there's some more to come. I don't know what's happening here. This tomato plant, this is a Centennial Rocket. That's the one that's in the pail, Centennial Rocket. Here's a typical tomato from Centennial Rocket. Let's see if I got, I'll take this one. And it goes completely orange when it's ripe. Here's another example. This is the furthest north on the south side of the house, and it seems to be fading too, so it's probably a fungus that it's got here in the ground. Now this is the Beaver Lodge slicer, which that is really the typical size of a tomato from Beaver Lodge slicer. And being in the ground, it has many plants on it, and it's got a plant way over here. This one now is the next tomato plant, which is in there someplace. If I can find the label. Oh, there's the label. It's stupid say. Certainly I should have known. Look, you got the potato leaf. Yeah, that's stupid say. Right there. Now you might be wondering why I've just got them left to flop all over like this. And it's because I didn't know how these were going to grow. These are tomato varieties that I've never heard of before until I was doing my research. So I let them grow. Next year I'm going to, as soon as I plant them, I'm going to put a proper cage around each one and just let them grow as a bush. To be Centennial Rocket, and the Beaver Lodge slicer. This one got too much heat, I think. This is furthest north. But I am quite happy with my choices of tomatoes, and they did very well this year. Next year I will figure out how to space them out more so I don't have this big tangle of things. I got them quite close together, but I think I should space them say 5 feet apart. They're 2 feet apart right now, I think. So I'll space them a little wider next year, and then I'll be able to tend to them better. I hope you enjoyed the video, and we'll see what happens next year. Thank you for watching. See you in the next one.